As the crime rate rises in Cincinnati, so does the number of people dealing with the trauma that crime causes. And that's where the Trauma Recovery Center comes into play. The center is working to expand its reach and help more people, but it needs more money to do that. Reporter Marielle Carbone spoke to the director about her plans.
I felt ambushed, like it was unexpected.
In the blink of an eye, everything changed.
Scared to death, scared to death. It was traumatizing, and I just really wanted to make sure my children were safe.
In the middle of the night, Kijai Kamisi's home was vandalized. She was inside with her two boys. It took away her sense of safety and security.
I had never felt like that shock and emotion and scared like that before. I just knew that that was just like unnatural.
So she reached out for help, eventually connecting with the Trauma Recovery Center in Cincinnati's West End.
People don't know the body keeps the score.
Sheila Nard is the director at the Trauma Recovery Center, located in Seven Hills Neighborhood Houses. It's one of only a handful of centers that received state funding in 2017 to provide services to crime victims. And it's the only community-based center. Staff there advocate for victims, connect them with services, and help them to cope through their trauma.
And it can happen to anyone.
That's right.
Nord was able to help Kamisi get a temporary place to stay and offered counseling for her and her family. Nard says due to an increase in shootings and other crimes, plus the COVID-19 pandemic, the need in Cincinnati is growing.
Trauma has roles. And it's in roles is where we need to come out of that building.
So the center is growing.
It's really set up for the things that we need to do.
It'll relocate to its own space, this building, once it's renovated. The first floor will include office space. The second and third floors will include beds to temporarily house trauma victims.
And they need to be able to have somewhere directly where they can come and people are trained in trauma-informed care and on deck and ready to catch them in the moment.
The center received about $100,000 from the city of Cincinnati last year to help cover those renovations. That money will go toward the office space. Nard says construction will begin next month, but the center is still searching for more funds to make the housing portion a reality.
But it's just a lack of funding right now. We have half of it, and we appreciate the city. We have lots of grants that we've been writing in between time.
She's hopeful the center will find the dollars because she says the resource is too important not to fund.
The words can't express the difference that having this trauma center would do for the people right in this very community.
People like Kamisi.
You don't know who to go to or what to do in an experience like that, so it is very necessary to have a place like this.
And for more information on the Trauma Recovery Center or how you can help support it, you can visit our website at WCPO.com. Reporting in the West End, Marielle Carbone, WCPO 9 News.